4 more Godot 4 game developers make 4 more game projects in 44 hours, all using the same art kit. The art kit we'll be using in this video is the castle portion of Anakalisa's Pixel Crawler asset pack.
44 hours to make a game with this pixel art asset pack. I feel like it's not hard enough, so let's also participate in the boss rush jam. I'm used to making games in short amount of time, but I'm definitely not used to using asset packs, especially pixel art ones, so it's definitely going to be a challenge. At first, I decided to go with 3D to use the asset pack in a different way. I'm going with an FPS where you'd use a fishing rod as a grappling hook to move around quickly and maybe bring things towards you. I quickly realized this is going to be too much work and also too similar to Béton Sanglant, the FPS I made in December. After a good night of sleep, I decided to scrap the project and go for something in 2D. There's a concept I've been thinking about for a while. It's a character fighting only with a baseball bat, and seeing the theme for the boss rush jam, it clicked. Exchange, a baseball bat, a boss rush? What if you fight a boss by sending back projectiles to it? It immediately got me excited, so I knew I was on the right path. This 3D mistake left me with approximately 40 hours left, which was still more than enough. I quickly got the main mechanic done as it's pretty simple. It's a top-down 2D game, so movement is simply up, down, left, right, and a dash. For the attack, I added a bat swing animation that enables a hitbox to detect projectiles. When a projectile is detected, it's thrown back in the aim direction. I then decide to use some of the assets. I don't want to work too much on things before having the visuals, as I want to make sure the proportions are right. I can't stand looking at prototype stuff only, so I also juice everything up a bit to make it more pleasing to look at and play. It's now time to work on the meat of the game, the boss. I'm using the priest sprite for it, and my idea is to give him multiple projectile-based abilities. The structure for the boss itself is a simple state machine, and I use probabilities to change between states. I make sure to have a game loop so that people can test the game. The loop is simple. The boss appears, you fight it, and once it's defeated, it starts again. Of course, as always, I sprinkle some juice on top of everything, with more particles, screen shake, and a dynamic camera. The boss is cool, but I think it doesn't feel very clever. It doesn't really react to what you're doing. It feels like a machine. There are many ways to change that. Working on a much more complex AI could be a solution, but I don't have a lot of time, so I decide to use a simple trick that will hopefully make it feel more alive. The boss can now dodge attacks when they're going towards it. It has a low chance of doing it, but it adds so much when you see it dodging your attack. It's frustrating as a player, but jubilating as a developer. I'm amazed at how a simple trick can make such a big difference. After having implemented all of the behaviors, the boss is a bit messy, and because I only have time for one boss, I wanted to have multiple phases, becoming harder each time. Each phase, the boss acquires different attacks and defenses, and I also change the probabilities. I think it works well, as it starts pretty simple, and it can really become chaotic towards the end. I finalize everything by creating sound effects using GDFXR, an amazing Godot plugin to create retro sound effects with SFXR, and of course I add more polish, color grading, and I modify the environment a bit. And that's it. 44 hours of work on the game, and I have a boss rush on the theme exchange using the asset pack provided. I'm pretty happy with the result. In the end, I think I managed to create something cool, even if my use of the asset pack was not super original. I hope you'll enjoy it. Go check out Bad Blitz on itch, and I can't wait to see the other games.
Okay, I've got MrEliptik's game Bad Blitz here, and I've just got it paused because it doesn't have a title screen. I'm really curious to see what this is like, because I know he does a lot of polish stuff. I think MrEliptik actually made a whole course on game polish, so I'm sure he's really gonna rep that a lot. So let's give it a try.
This is a MrEliptik game, so there's gonna be a lot of game juice. Look at all that. Jesus, this is so polished.
What are the numbers? Is this how many times it bounces, or I like how it bounces really, like the juice always in MrEliptik games are very, very good.
I really wish there was music. Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. The slow-mo, are you kidding me? This is so juicy, it's crazy.
Yes. Ooh, oh, he mad. Oh, dang, there's blood. Jesus, this game looks so good.
Okay, now he raises pillars. Interesting.
Oh, I have a dash. Whoa. Is there... I probably should have looked at the controls before. I am so sorry. Okay, now I know there's a dash.
I'm not sure if the numbers is something I should be taking care of. Oh, I like that. Also, it feels like it has a little bit of auto aim. I don't know if that's the case, but I appreciate it. Oh, the audio is pretty good.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right, this is getting a little hairy. He really did a really good use of the assets here, having the floating hands. That was something that we were all talking about. Having the weapons and the hands be disjoint from the player sprites completely. But this is exactly how I think they're meant to be used. There's so much going on here. What is that green stuff? I'm gonna assume it's bad. I mean, if I touch anything, it's just gonna be bad. All right, this is the last wave, right?
All right. I'm getting there.
So his attacks are column. He has this acid attack. He has these... Oh, okay. Thank you for showing us a new attack. I don't think we've seen that before. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, there's a lot going on. I'm just gonna stay in my little... Oh! No. That is why you can't stay in your little corner. No! Oh, the acid on the floor. I died. This game is so juicy.
Oh, okay. Kind of crashed there, but it was like, you won. All right. I really liked it. I think it was very simple, very straightforward. The juice always on point. Very nice.
Oh, man. It's really hard to hit him now. Oh. Oh, I can hit the axes back though. Okay. Okay, I did it. Okay, that's the entire game. That's super short, but it is impressive how incredibly polished that was.
Now's our time! Yes! Whew. That was awesome. You guys need to try that game out. Just extremely juicy. But you can't expect anything less from MrEliptik.
I didn't expect anything less from MrEliptik.
When Logan told me about the 44-hour jam, I was so pumped. I already knew I wanted to make a turn-based D&D game. I had been messing around with viewports, and I wanted a 2D game with a 3D dice roll, and the castle theme seemed like a pretty good fit for such a game. I also really loved playing Baldur's Gate 3, and making it in 2D really interests me. So 2 hours in, I got the terrains working for the walls and the floor, and the basic grid movement in. By hour 6, I had resources for the character class, weapons, and attacks. The way attacking works is a random number 1 through 20 is chosen, and if that number is above the enemy's armor class, it's a hit. If not, it's a miss. Once you know it's a hit, you roll for damage using the character's hit roll on their weapon attack. For instance, the orc has a great axe with a hit range of 1 to 12. By hour 8, I decided to tackle the 3D dice roll. I found a really good tutorial for a method of handing a 6-sided dice roll, so I just had to tweak it to work with a 20-sided dice. How this system works is there are raycasts sticking out of each side, and each side references its opposite side. So when the raycast collides with the floor, we know the opposite side is the number we rolled. Once I got the 3D dice roll working, I used some viewport magic to show the 3D scene on top of the 2D scene. By hour 12, I got the combat and turn-based flow in using the information from the attack resources and enemy pathfinding using the navigation agent node. By hour 18, I added a combat log and a basic inventory. I had to get creative with the potions considering I wasn't allowed to draw it, and I used what I had. I also made it so that you can pick the lock on the doors and they open if you get at or above the difficulty threshold. By hour 23, I added in some polish, sound effects, animations, and of course many bug fixes. Also, the gameplay felt a little bit boring, so I added a stamina bar with some stamina-based attack. Your stamina only replenishes with potions. I then decorated the castle with our first NPC, which I hooked up with Dialogic. Shout out to Emmy who started Dialogic and who's also in the jam. By hour 29, I decided to tackle my worst nemesis, level design. And let me take a moment to tell you guys about Excalidraw. It's a plugin on Obsidian and I absolutely love using it to help out with the level design and abstracting different components of my game. So after some quick brainstorming, I came up with something I could quickly pop into the game. Hour 42 included many bug fixes, polishing, and working on the general story. I was actually rushing to finish the project because I was at GDC, so I went to eat breakfast, asked the waitress to borrow a pen, and I drew the 4 characters that were in the game, and I quickly concocted a story. I'm pretty happy with the silly story I was able to come up with. Of course, the dialogues could be better, but jam games can't be too polished. The rest of the time was just polishing it up and looking for as many game-breaking bugs as possible. I also found this Reddit post for some free music, and after quickly going through the playlist and trying to find the best song, I found a pretty nice fit for the main menu and the main game. I hope you guys enjoy.
Alright, let's play Rogue Knight's Quest by Jackie Codes. Let's go.
Grundfeld was killed. You need to get to the bottom of it. Please, I'm out of options. Find out who did it. So this is like a murder mystery too? Okay. A charisma check. Do we got skill checks in this game too? How about you let me through that door, Winston? 6. Oh, awesome.
So let's see how this works. Ooh, pick lock. Oh my god, I can pick lock. Okay. Oh. Okay, that wasn't it.
This is a paper, right? This is another one. I can't bear it. The guilt is getting to me. I should have just left.
The castle is no longer safe. You must flee. I love you, your dearest Winston.
I guess my only complaint would be the movement is grid-based, which is, like, it's cool. I guess maybe having, like, cell to cell, but, like, a smooth lerp would be maybe a bit easier, especially with, like, the camera movement.
Oh, the scene of the crime.
And the wounds look as if it were punctured by a small dagger. A lot of detail going on here. I'm here to guard the next path. Only special people are allowed through who pass the trials of the fireplace. Is this a puzzle?
Can you at least give me a hint? I like that one, but let's try it. Oh, no. No. Damn. Okay, good day to me. No, but give me a hint at least. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, was that like... Okay. Easy. Easy. Who needs a tip? We can brute force it.
I didn't come this far to not... I will brute force it. Alright, I've pulled up a list of all combinations of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I'm just gonna go through the entire list. I'll stay here all night if it takes me that long. Thankfully, it was the 3rd one on the list.
And I can attack you, and then boom, easy. Okay, I start to get it. It is time, I start to get it. 13 minutes in, and I finally get it.
Why couldn't mother have pushed me out first? I won't have it. I will not have it. Oh my god, the plot thickens.
Oh, I'm gonna die for sure. Come on. Oh my god, I did it. Alright.
Don't you know, detective? It is I, master of the wind, lurker of the shadows, fulfiller of request of the blood. Okay. Okay, chill out, dude.
Since you chose to take matters into your own hands, activate that statue of the person you believe deserves punishment.
Oh, I'm probably going to fail, because I'm going to need more information and I'm going to choose the wrong one, for sure. So I guess I have all of the information, supposedly. I made my decision, but I don't really know. I probably missed something. You think I deserve punishment, so I guess your form of justice is to punish the soldier and not the commander who ordered the deed? Very well, have it your way. Did I win?
You know, screw it. I'm gonna take this. I was just gonna say it was Winston, and whatever happens, happens. All that poor boy did was leave the door unlocked so I could slip in for the kill. Very well, have it your way.
I honestly don't know. I'm gonna... Probably not Winston. Guess I'm gonna go with Archie. Congratulations, detective. You passed the test. Now let's get him. What? I need to get him? Are we going to kill the guy? Okay. So that was Rogue Knight's Quest. I really liked it. For a jam of this time, I think it was very ambitious. I really liked it.
That was a fun game to play. A lot of work went into that. Well done, Jackie. Well done.
A great use of the assets, perfectly fitting with the theme of your game, and cool concept. I don't know if I won or not, and I had to use difficulty easy, otherwise it was too hard.
If you'd like to support myself and other indie game developers, be sure to wishlist CraftCraft on Steam. CraftCraft is an RPG merchant simulator with actual crafting. It's a super cozy game filled with interesting mechanics, fully voice-acted characters, and beautiful art. And it's made with Godot. If you want to wishlist the game and check out the early access demo, there's a link in the description.
So I started getting familiar with the tileset, and immediately I thought about the game Plants vs Zombies. We have like the orcs that can be the zombies, we also have like the soldiers that can be like the plants, let's say. But I also wanted to make it a little bit more interesting, playing around with the sprites and then seeing what works and what doesn't. I've never done a challenge like this, and 44 hours seems like very little when you think about them consecutively, but since they were 44 hours non-consecutively, you could spend like an entire week working full-time on it, and it gave me the opportunity to go a little bit further than in other jams, but I feel like this is the first time that I create almost like a full game. As always in jams, I try new things, so this time I tried to use a VS Code instead of the built-in text editor, and I think it was okay. Like, I didn't like a lot of the flow, but so far it was okay. I created some UI themes, so I didn't have to think about it anymore, and I consider other sort of resources, but I think that with just with gold and the spots that you have on the map was enough. Added this units menu, which I didn't really like. I made the slots where people can place the soldiers, and also played around a bit with the hitboxes. I know this could be simplified, but I didn't want to spend too much time, and all the code is honestly really bad. Really liberating to work on a game jam, because you know the code needs to work just for now, and then you can throw it away. After some more testing, I ended up making a couple adjustments to the level because it didn't feel right. Orcs were just walking against the wall, so now I made it so it's a corridor. Also made the great addition that you can actually click on things to damage them. That's one of the twists I wanted to give to the game. In this case, I want to mix a little bit what a clicker game and just tower defense game would be, and I think it's quite fun because you have to be balancing and you don't really need to rely on the soldiers only to defend it. You can actually do a lot with the mouse. Got around to make the basic game over screen and some other adjustments, a lot of audio that you cannot hear. Created some other units. As you can see here, like, it's just a very simple stuff. I did everything trying to reuse as much as possible, so instead of creating a different soldier kind of logic for attacking, I just made that the spearman throws very short arrows that die very quickly, so I hide them, and it looks like the spear is the one that's attacking, but in reality there's just an arrow being shot. Same with everything else. Everything is more or less an illusion, just to reuse code and not to do too many crazy stuff. I tried to come up with a name for the game, and I went with Armless Assault, basically because all the sprites have the hands separated and I never added the arms or anything like that, but I didn't like it that much, so just at the end ended up with Click and Slay, which feels more like in tune with it. I really needed a tutorial. I think tutorials are very underrated, especially in these sort of jams, but since the game was very simple, but there are some few things that I need them to know, I just made a very simple one and I tried it out. I was able to get 2 people to playtest it, and then a lot of playtesting myself. I didn't like, at the beginning I made the wizard to heal, but I think that throwing fireballs was just so much better, and it's like a AoE damage attack, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope you like it.
Alright, Click and Slay. This is Emmy's game. Oh, he put the credits in. I was too lazy to put the credits in.
Don't let the orcs reach the left side of the screen. Okay, nice ambience so far. Click on the orcs to attack them. Okay. Oh, nice. I attack very slowly though.
Okay, so the bar is like how fast you can click. Okay, so you collect gold. Use the gold to buy upgrades.
Use gold to buy upgrades. Oh, I'm gonna love this game.
You can also recruit soldiers to help you. Alrighty, let's recruit this guy. You can see how many orcs are left to defeat here. Very nice tutorial. So far, this game is super clean.
Because they can attack from very far, I should put them here. Alright. Victory. Let's go next level. This is going to be harder. So this one here, this one at the very beginning, I guess. Why am I putting them on the same line though? It is very, very stupid.
We have 150. Let's add 3 archers. Okay, these guys might be stronger. I should probably focus on them.
Okay, I'm not spending any of my money here. I'm spending all my time clicking. Wait, does it pause? Oh, it doesn't pause. Oh god. Faster clicks. Oh. Oh no. It looks like it worked out though.
I love the sound they make when they die. Whoa.
Okay, alright, level 2. Level 2, not too bad. I like my Bowman. I'm just gonna go with the Bowman.
I guess I can do that. Oh, he exploded. Okay. Oh, I like the sound, the visual effect on the left showing you that it's getting dangerous, right? Very simple, but like you get it. Immediately you get it.
Oh, we got these shield guys. Let's see what they do. Do they hit with the shield? Okay, they're just there to stop. Okay, cool. Oh no, he lost his shield. Oh, whoa, whoa. I should have added an exploding dude in my game. That was a good idea.
This is not easy. No, game over. Okay, I game over the moment they touch on the left, I guess.
I mean, let's just... Yeah, I like the Bowman stacking strategy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm just gonna keep going for this, as long as it works.
I maybe would like the things that I do with my mouse to be a bit more satisfying, maybe. But yeah, overall, really great, and I loved the audio, especially the sound effects and with the music. It was really nice experience. Congrats, Emmy.
Okay, I think we're doing good. 4 more. Easy, easy, easy. Okay. Next wave. Whew. All right, let's go. These archers are the best. Oh, we got a mage guy. I don't know where to put you. Let's put you here.
Oh, see, I really should be trying to explore what these guys do. But I'm not gonna. I can already see my strategy beginning to fall apart here. But I'm sticking true to it. If it fails, I'm gonna go down a believer.
Let's see what he's... Oh. Pretty. Oh no, my mage guy. No, he was super expensive. Oh no. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Click damage, click damage. No, I lost. No. No.
I don't want to speak too soon, but it looks like it's working out. All right, let's for the fun of it, we got to see what one of these guys does, right? And we like some good AoE.
Great game, Emmy. Why did you do this to me? I have things I need to do, but I want to play your game.
In game jams where there's no theme, like this one, all I really think about is what would be fun to work on, and then I try to make something enjoyable from there. This year, I've been getting more into VR, so I decided I was going to make a VR game out of this asset pack. One thing that looks like a lot of fun in VR that I hadn't tried before is shooting a bow and arrow. So to explore that idea, I got the game In Death Unchained. This game is a ton of fun, and I highly recommend it. I knew that I had to try making a bow and arrow type game after playing this. Fortunately, there are bow and arrow sprites in the asset pack. I opened up Blender and created some simple bow and arrow models using those sprites. After making a bow draw animation, I was ready to start experimenting with these assets in Godot. It was super easy to get the bow and arrow working. The bow is attached to the player's left hand, and if you bring your right hand near the string and pull the trigger, the bow will begin the draw animation and progress through it the further you pull your hands apart. This was immediately fun, so I knew I'd picked the right project idea to work on. With the bow working nicely, I went back to Blender to make the environment for the game. I'm not a super experienced Blender user, and making the environment was a fairly slow process for me. My workflow consisted primarily of placing some initial tiles, then copy-pasting them and moving them around a bunch until I had a full environment. After bringing the environment in Engine, I adjusted the sky colors, added a few more sprite decorations, and made a little door particle effect. It's simple, but I was overall very happy with how this turned out. Next up was making enemies to hit, so I just made 3 different enemies with different move speeds and health values. On spawn, the enemies progress down a path 3D and they escape once they reach the end of that path. Lastly, I had to take this and I had to make a wave system. I think my solution here would only suffice for a game jam, but I went for a resource-based system where for every enemy wave, I could just add as many enemies as I liked. Each enemy slot resource contained an enemy type, what path 3D they would travel down, and how many seconds to wait before spawning them. For the bigger waves at the end, this technique required a decent amount of testing and tweaking, but these waves weren't large enough for it to be too time-consuming. Thanks so much to Emmy, MrEliptik, and Jackie for taking part in this jam. I really hope you guys enjoy my game.
Okay, we have a bow and a hand. Okay, nice environment. This is kind of what I wanted to do originally, like use the 2D assets and use them in 3D. But this is even crazier because we are in VR.
It's really nice. The hands floating, it's the best option and looks really, really cool. I always forget how cool VR is until I open it.
Oh wait, that was, oh Jesus, that was, whoa. Oh my god, he's going so fast. This is so cool. Oh, can I shoot the statues? I wanna shoot the statue.
Ooh, this one is super fast. Okay.
Wave 3. Oh, those are bigger. Let's see if I can time it. It's so nice how they slow down a little bit when you hit them. Yeah. Woohoo! Okay. Wave 4.
Damn, that's a big one. Jesus, I need like an automatic. This reminds me, playing Zelda on the Wii.
Ooh, okay, let's go. I like it. I like it. You know what? I love playing with bow and arrows, so this is perfect for me. And yeah, this is well used. I love it.
Oh, the big guy. No, don't escape. No, no. Can I get the big guy? Let's freaking go. Total escaped 4. I hope I just do better than the other guys.
Oh, I need to start shooting faster. I need. Good thing I don't have like stamina here. No, no. Okay.
Come on, come on, come on. I can do it. Yes. Okay, total escape 1. This is not too bad, right? I hope this is not too bad. This is hard. I would love to have that and just be able to pick an upgrade. Honestly, give me an upgrade like fire arrow, explosive arrow, maybe something special that I can use. That would be even more incredible.
Guys, I played Call of Duty and I was a quick scoper. I'm sorry. This is why this is a piece of cake for me. My quick scoping days finally paid off. Okay, we're not doing good right now. It's not. Okay.
Let's go with wave 6. I think I need to try to get them even when they're far away, right? I need to gain time, but this is so hard. No, no. Ah, I missed. 5 escaped. Play again. Whew. This was nearly a workout, right? So I can't play exactly the way I want because I have the microphone in front of me. But this feels great. I just want, as I said, upgrades, and I think just that would be amazing with a bit more upgrades. But yeah, I love it. The environment is simple, but it's well used, and in VR, it's already so fun to play with stuff, and the interactivity is great. So you don't necessarily need a crazy environment, and it would actually draw you away from the action. So this is really great. Hell yeah, I want to play again.
Damn, I'm gonna lose. I hope there's not a losing state, because if not, I'm sure this is the run. Okay, I got this. Once, okay, under 10. Okay, play again. Hell yeah, yeah. I need to catch my breath now. Whew. Like that was some intense exercise. So that was it. Like, it was really fun. I wish there were more levels to continue playing. But yeah, bye.
Oh, my arm is getting tired. Oh, my arm. Oh, cramp. Oh. Play again. I think I need to stretch my left arm. 27. Damn, 27 escaped. This is so awesome. This really makes me want to develop a VR game. Hopefully I didn't mess up the recording.